I am here at the hardware, build it, and I'm here to look for some seedlings. Let's see what we can find. My curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to dig this sweet potato bed and see what I will find there. And this is what I found, and a lot of roots that tell you that something was going to happen. I think I planted it late because I think I planted it in December, and here we start getting chills, the cold, as early as March. So I would think that it didn't get enough warmth to produce tubers. But this right here gives me hope that if I plant it early enough in the next season, I will definitely get a sweet potato harvest. And this is everything. You can see that something was starting to happen here, and yeah, here as well. So this definitely gives me hope that next time I should plant it earlier so that it gets all the spring and summer heat to produce good tubers. I have decided to remove these broad beans on this bed. They have produced something. I have also something underneath here, but they are not in a good shape. They are not in a good shape, and they are not producing anything anymore. The small ones that they produce just get burned by the frost and they turn brown. So I've decided to remove all this because our spring season is still a bit cold, on the cold side. I want to put it again, to try putting it again in here during spring, and see how it's going to do, if I'm not going to get anything. And if I don't manage to put it here in spring, I will definitely put it here in autumn before the frost, the hard frost comes. So yeah, I want to plant something else here. I want to use this space because I feel like now it's wasted, um, while I'm trying to wait for them to give out more beans. It's not happening. There's a lot of flowers on them, but they're just not producing. See what I'm talking about here? After they get the frost, we are getting a hard frost around this time of the year, and they are just rotting inside there. So it's not gonna give me anything, so I'm just removing all of it. I'll be planting something else here. And also I have harvested baby spinach around the garden, different parts of the garden, and yeah, I'm happy about the harvest. It's full here. I'm just gonna wash it and put it in my salads. It's not really doing well as well. It's a bit slow because obviously when there's a lot of frost, plants grow a bit slow, but it's coming. As you can see, it's coming. I just need to clean around it, weed around it, and maybe just put some compost around it too. Just give it a boost. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Amanda, and if you're new here, you are most definitely welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your consistent support. So today I'm busy in the garden, planting certain things. I went to the nursery over the weekend, and I came back with a few seedlings that I need to plant also. I want to put in some potatoes. I know it's still a bit early, but because I use straw or hay or grass to plant my potatoes, I'm going to put them in now because they will be covered with a thick layer of grass, and they will keep warm. By the time the frost ends, the greens will start growing and they will not be burnt by the frost. So that's what I want to do in this video. Okay, this is where I had my sweet potato, and this is where I'm going to put in my potatoes. What I'm going to do, I am going to put in some cow manure, composted cow manure, and then I'm going to put in some bone meal, because it's very good for root vegetables. And then I'll just mix it in the soil, put my potato seeds. I've got a few potato seeds that I bought in the house, and then I'll just put a thick layer of grass on top. I am also planning to put some of the seedlings that I came back with on this bed. This is where I had my beans. Beans are very good nitrogen producers, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I will put my lettuce here because nitrogen is good at producing bigger leaves for plants. So I am going to put my lettuce here so that they can absorb the nitrogen that the beans put into the soil. I'm just going to chop all this, chop and drop in the same area so that the beans will continue feeding the soil even when they are out of the ground. These are the seedlings that I got from the nursery or the hardware. Yeah, it was built at hardware. And I only got these because I wanted seedlings that were going to be frost hardy, that would not die when I put them in the ground, because we still have a lot of frost. So this is what I'm going to plant in different parts of the garden. I actually bought a few seedlings. Didn't want to buy a lot of it because at the nursery they had a lot of seedlings that require like sun or heat, like your peppers and your eggplants and others. So I bought these because I know that they are frost hardy. They won't have a problem growing where there is frost. If I find time today, I would also like to transplant this spinach in my market garden. Yeah, it's quite big now. The seedlings are big, and yeah, if I have time, if it doesn't happen today, I will do it tomorrow. Also, I want to mulch this bed, broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbages, and these cabbages here, and the cabbages on this one, and then transplant a few seedlings in between these. This is my market garden. Yesterday I was mulching the cabbages, and there's some onion here as well. Today I want to just finish mulching. I fed them like composted cow manure. I put it around the cabbages, and then I put the grass as mulch. I still have a lot to do on my market garden, so I will do a separate video, like just giving you a tour. There's still a lot that I still need to do, so I won't like show you everything right now until I finish doing what I want to do with it, and then I will give you a full market garden tour. These are Vala sweet potatoes. The variety of the potatoes is called Vala, and we did our research before buying these because we were wondering if there were any kinds of potatoes that we can plant in a frost area, and they said they are hardy, frost hardy, but we didn't want to plant them like early in the winter because right about now we have a lot of frost. So I was a bit skeptical because I was thinking that the greens might be burned by the frost, like it burnt my sweet potato and other veggies that are not frost hardy. And I've got my bone meal here. Bone meal. I've got my bone meal here. I'm just gonna put my cow manure, my bone meal, and then put my sweet potatoes. I've got 28 potato seeds here, and I put, these are 3 rows, I put 8 on each row. So I've got about 3 rows of potatoes. Now I'm just gonna slightly cover them with soil and then put a thick layer of grass on top of them.
These seeds are big.
I've got this grass here that I'm now gonna put on this bed. But firstly, I want to put this grass that I already had here. I had covered the sweet potatoes, thank you baby, that were planted here with this grass. I want to put it here first and then add that one.
Mama, I can't wait.
This here is my market garden, and I am adding a line here. I'm going to put some Swiss chard. I've got rainbow Swiss chard that I grew from seed here. It's big enough, it's ready to transplant. So I'm just going to put it all the way up there. I just wanted to show you how I did these beds. Basically what you see here is the soil. I've gathered the soil around, and then I just slightly remove it from the base of the plant of the cabbage like this, so that I have room. As you can see, there's enough room here. And then I take compost or manure,
And then you
and then
mix
I just
it, and
add
then
it.
you put it in under the cabbage. That's it. You got it red, Mom.
Yeah,
You got
that's
it
how we
red.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then basically this is how I do it. As you can see, there's compost all around the cabbage underneath, and then what I do is just put a layer of grass to mulch the cabbage. And this is what I'll be doing for all of these and that side as well. I won't show you the whole process because it will take a long time. This video would be very long, but I will show you once I am done with planting the spinach. This one, you have an idea of how it became this.